Global Blockchain Business Council has three main pillars: education, advocacy, and partnership. And we've spent probably more time on the education piece than we anticipated because it is such a paradigm-shifting and novel technology. And it's interesting because it's a back-end technology, but people are so keen to understand it. And we interface with governments and corporate leaders around the world, and we educate them about blockchain both in a very general sense. So what is this technology? Why does everyone care? And then more specifically as it can respond to internal frictions that they're dealing with and present use cases that really respond to the challenges they're facing on a daily basis. We're a very global organization, and so one of the best things about my job is this comparative analysis that we're able to do as we visit with these massive corporates around the world and then governments of all sizes, and we see where they are deploying the technology, what's working, what's not, what's happening in the regulatory space, and then we're able to share the best practices during these conversations.
So you mentioned that you're helping these companies and governments work through challenges that they're having with blockchain. So what are some of these challenges?
Misinformation is probably the biggest challenge at this point. It's a new technology, and so you hear a lot about challenges related to scalability and just where the technology is now. It's changing so quickly, so it's difficult to create standards, for example, because we are in the very early days still of the technology. But I think given the initial applications of blockchain technology and some of the less positive news that you hear about cryptocurrency sometimes, that has meant that there's just a surfeit of misinformation, and the effort that we have to expend to counteract that is significant. But people are generally receptive because there's just so much potential to create more efficient and sustainable institutions around the globe through deploying blockchain-based solutions.
So fake news, one of the biggest challenges. Option. You've been watching Coincast Live. We're at WestTech Fest. Thanks so much for having a chat to me.